Good afternoon, Bruce here with California Gold Connection. Thank you so much for visiting our site again. Today I'm going to do an update on the precious metals market. It's been a while. It's been almost a month or more that I've done it. We've just had these parabolic moves with gold and silver, and things have been rocketing. So we've just been watching the action. But we're finally got this correction I was telling you should be coming. You can't have a parabolic move in gold and just have everything go up to the moon forever. You're going to have a correction. Ideally, we would like to see correction sooner and have it come down and go up and down and kind of do this stair-step motion up. That's a healthy move up. When you get parabolic moves like this, the farther you go up, the farther the retracement's going to be. You can see for you guys, I pulled up the Fibonacci retracement levels to see where this move is, and I pulled this from this breakout point here, basically where this run started. I pulled it from that point, that low point there, and that would put me as the 0.618, which is the level everybody watches on retracements. You can see we're flirting with that right now. So I'm hoping, I'd like to see that this correction would stop here. We would get some sideways action and we'd see some movement back up, and then we'd push back above this all-time high. Now, a 50% retracement is very common out of a run like this. If it didn't go up as high, I would definitely say we'd hit the 50% retracement area, but being as we went up so high, I'm thinking the 0.618 is going to be our level. Now, if we break the 0.618, you're going to see us hit the 50% retracement area, and we will likely get a bounce off of here and we'll start going up. Right now, you can see we've got a doji candle today, indecisive candle, but we've dropped down, but we've held this line here, this 0.618 area. So hopefully we hold this. What is today is Wednesday. We might see some selling pressure again Friday, but I think everybody's kind of sold. If we see selling pressure on Friday, we may be testing this 50%. But I don't know. I think everybody kind of did a lot of their selling that they were going to do. And so I think we're going to be trading sideways a little bit and then hopefully start to move back up. But that's just a guess. We'll just have to see how the market plays out. Let's look at palladium. Palladium, the last we talked, we were looking at this cup and it was kind of a cup and handle, funky looking deal. We kind of missed our handle, so we got it a little bit there. But the breakout level for that was this 1497 level. We hit that, no problem. We blew right up there and hit that. Then we blew through it. And this is, I believe, was on the unsettlement of the news of Russia and the potential tariffs on them. And as I've shared with you many times, Russia holds 60% of the world's palladium production. Well, now we do, as of a few days ago, Trump did put sanctions on Russia. How that's going to affect palladium, I don't know, but it can't be good for the world supply of palladium. So I'd like to see this kind of level hold we're flirting with here. If we just throw and this is when this sort of thing happens, I look at lines like that, levels of support and resistance like that. I would like to see us hold this line and then start pushing back up. And then, well, I don't know what this one is. Oh yeah, this is our original breakout line. This is our original line we've been watching for years. Or no, that's down here. What is this line? I don't know why I got that line up there. Actually, I'll get rid of that line. Let's do that for now. Anyway, so we're watching these levels, and we'll see where palladium goes from here. I'd love to see it bounce off this area and start moving back up. But your guess is as good as mine. Very, very dependent on what's going on with Russia, I would have to say. Silver, I know for my dental clients, we don't look at silver much. It's such a nominal part of what dental is. It's irrelevant when it comes to dental. But man, you have to appreciate that finally, after all these years, we've seen silver make this beautiful move. Where is silver going? Well, we've had this just parabolic move. We shot all the way up to that $54 and change level. And then we finally had a cool off, and now we're getting this correction along with gold. We're getting that correction as well. But you can see here we've bounced off this $45, $46 area. You can also see the 50-day moving average is right here. So I wouldn't have been surprised to see us test that 50-day moving average level. But currently we're sitting right here at this $46. We bounced off this $46 level, and we're starting to make a move up. This will break up and continue going on after we get a things settle down here. What fundamentally will push this up? Well, Trump's about ready to make a deal with China. Presumably, it looks that way. If we make some deals with China and the tariffs get back in reality, China has massive production that uses silver, solar panels, and every other thing they build on this planet uses silver. So the demand for silver will just definitely be pushing higher as this whole tariff war with China gets ironed out, if it gets ironed out. So if it does, and we're looking at good news there, you're going to see silver just continue to push up. I'm looking for a $60 by the end of the year. We hear people talking about $60 to $65 to $70 by the end of the year. Why am I looking at least 60? And I would love to see it go higher. But if we go back to the monthly candles and we look out where this whole triangle we've been stuck in since 2011, you can see when we finally broke out of here, our measure move out of here is $60. So when nobody knows, but I'm saying that $60 number is a real comfortable move for me to see the next level in silver. So that's what I would like to see, and then we'll just have to see how long it takes to get there. We will go there, just a matter of when and how long it takes to get there, right? But anyway, I know that target's out there for me that I'm watching. That's why I'm watching that $60 range. And then anyway, this is again a healthy correction. We need these cool-offs to get reestablished, get the weak hands flushed out. People, the FOMO traders that jumped in and now they're scared, they're going to get jumped out of the market. So we're flushing all these weak hands out of the market, and then we go back to solid technical analysis and fundamental trading, and we'll keep on marching up. So that's a gold and silver update. Gold, finally, we're getting our correction we needed. We don't want to see these red candles, but we really needed this cool-off period so we can again flush out all this FOMO buyers and jumping in investors. And a lot of you guys were asking me about, what do I do? Should I buy a lot more gold? And it's like, you want to catch these runs, but we have a fundamental principle: buy low, sell high. And I get most inquiries at the peak of the market, right? And when we started getting these runs, I was there with you. I was buying, and I'm always buying because that's what I do for a living, but I would have been buying anyway. But as we start pushing up this high, and I've had inquiries, what do I do? Should I get more gold? And I just told everybody at the time, we can't have this parabolic move forever. We will get a correction. Wait for a pullback, and then buy in on that pullback. We are now seeing the buying opportunity. Next year, this time, we're going to be looking at, what is it now, $3,900 gold, and go, man, I wish I would have bought then, right? Right now, we're going, what's going to happen? This is scary. Was this a bull market's over and the gold going to crash back down? All that could happen. But I'm telling you right here, I'm thinking next year this time, we're going to be going, man, if I only would have bought here, I'd have been looking great. But anyway, we're getting this healthy correction in gold. This is what I mainly want to show you guys. We're bouncing off the 0.618 fib level at the moment. If we break below that, I have a feeling this is going to be our bottom, the 50% retracement level. We'll get a move off of there, and I would like to currently, we have hope. We're holding this 6.8 level, or 0.618 level. I'd like to see us hold that and then move back up and then push past this all-time high and keep on trucking. You guys have a blessed day. If I don't make another video by the end of the year, you guys have a blessed holiday. I'm doing a lot of traveling. I'm normally MIA November through December for family, and just that's kind of my cool down part of the year. I take care of a lot of dental clients at that point because a lot of you guys sell towards the end of the year, so I'm largely tied up with that. So anyway, you guys have a blessed day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.